There are about 107 documented Eucharistic miracles approved for veneration by the Catholic Church over the centuries. While some miracles include protection of hosts, levitation, and images of Jesus on the host, most of the miracles are a manifestation of the flesh and blood of Christ crucified. Join us as we sit down with Dr. Franco Serafini, a cardiologist from Bologna, Italy, who has dedicated his life to examining Eucharistic miracles.
Well, in Lanciano, the history tells us about a monk who was celebrating the Mass, but he was doubting the true presence of Jesus Christ. A miracle happened as an answer to his lack of faith. At the moment of consecration, in his hands, the bread became flesh and wine became blood.
Dr. Franco Serafini's interest for Eucharistic miracles started about 8 years ago. The Italian cardiologist knew that several Eucharistic miracles had been scientifically examined, but he was unable to find any original documentation. Aware of their immense apologetic potential, Serafini decided to travel the world to examine some of the miracles himself.
I looked for the original paper available in dioceses around the world, in South America, in Poland, or here in Italy. And I also went personally to places to meet witnesses and also the medical doctor involved in recent studies.
Some of the many places Serafini visited and the many miracles he examined, such as the Eucharistic miracles in Buenos Aires in Argentina, Tixtla in Mexico, and in both Legnica and Sokolka in Poland, the Eucharistic miracle of Lanciano in Italy remains the most famous one. At the initiative of the Archbishop of Lanciano and with the authorization of Rome, the Franciscans of Lanciano decided in 1970 to have the relics examined scientifically. Dr. Odoardo Linoli, head of the Laboratory of Clinical Analysis and Pathological Anatomy of the Hospital of Arezzo, was entrusted with the study.
First of all, he demonstrated that the flesh is myocardial tissue, is a fragment of heart. Second, the blood is true blood. And third, flesh and blood are human. The fourth, the blood type, he discovered separately in flesh and blood. There is AB blood type, the rarest in humans. And then also, fifth, the presence of proteins.
What is particular about Eucharistic miracles is that they also often have features that are scientifically unexplainable and irreproducible. For instance, in both Tixtla in Mexico and Sokolka in Poland, the miraculous hosts and heart tissues are inexplicably intertwined on a microscopic level. Apart from these unique qualities, the 5 Eucharistic miracles Dr. Serafini closely examined present 4 common features.
What we have found 5 times out of 5 is the presence of the heart, of myocardial tissue, and suffering myocardial tissue. Then we have blood, of course, and then we have a blood type. It is AB blood type, the blood type that is also found in authoritative passion clothes, as the Turin shroud, of course. And also we find DNA tests confirms the presence of DNA, but this DNA behave in a very strange way, because it is an elusive DNA.
Unlike regular human DNA, the DNA found in Eucharistic miracles is not legible in its entirety. Some sequences are inexplicably missing, making the miraculous DNA impossible to trace or reproduce.
Finding the same DNA in different Eucharistic miracles would be too strong confirmation of the authenticity of Catholic Eucharist is something too strong, something that would annihilate, destroy, and humiliate our faith. I think we have to believe in Eucharist. We don't have to know the Eucharist as a proven and scientific fact.
In light of these intriguing findings and the enigmatic nature of the DNA in Eucharistic miracles, Dr. Franco Serafini believes that the absence of easily traceable DNA in these miracles might serve a higher purpose. To him, the potential for an indisputable biological connection might overshadow the essence of belief itself.
If the Eucharistic event is true, that means that we have a biological trace that came from the body of our Lord Jesus Christ, a biological trace in this world.
We'll be back after a short break with more on Vaticano.